Dear Project Camelot, dear Carrie Cassidy and Bill Ryan, thank you very much for your extreme huge work and for all your interviews and all your insights and all the knowledge you put forward. We have a challenge today in the world, as all of us know very well. The challenge is often that how can we get people to discern if the information they are getting are true, if it's a false prophet, what it is that they are listening to, what it is that they're watching. You have a lot of interviews and you have done a huge research and so, but of course not all information on Project Camelot are true also, because it's so difficult today actually to discern between what is true and what is not true. And this is what I want to point out to you. I don't know if I did send this DVD to you. It's called Switching of the Brain. I thought about it, but since my computer was hacked, I lost a lot of information. So, did I not? I sent you an email, I know. I thought I had sent a DVD about switching of the brain, because switching of the brain is a crucial subject to understand. It's an interview with the German Dr. Manfred Döpp, because when people become switched, and switching of the brain really means that we become disconnected between the two brain hemispheres. That means we become locked into the intellect, and actually we have no contact or very little contact to our deeper emotions and feelings, and the connection to our higher self, to our spirit, soul, or the God connection actually are being pushed away. That means we become locked here. And also that our primitive reptile brain, with all the perversions and all the suppressed stuff from daily lives, suddenly starts to become more and more dominating. When people are in the switching state, they are actually addicted. They are addicted to manipulation, lies, and perversions. So therefore, it's the optimum, you can say, control weapon for the elite when they want to control humanity, that is, to switch them. And I wonder sometimes, because one of the leading chief editors of one of the biggest newspapers in Denmark, he does not use mobile phones, and he's actually a Bilderberger and Trilateral Commission member. So he knows some things, because it's not very usual that a chief editor doesn't use a mobile phone. They need to be reachable 24 hours a day. Another thing about the side effects from mobile phones and wireless society is actually that what mobile phones are really producing as a side effect is called technical scalar waves, and is also from, of course, other wireless like mobile phone antennas and wireless internet and so. But the technical scalar waves are actually what is also is used for mind control. So it's quite interesting what has been done, because humanity has now been influenced so badly by mobile phones and wireless societies all over that they are very much switched and caught in this kind of switching state. We have today 4.6 billion mobile phone users in the world, and it's increasing. And we are putting mobile phone towers up everywhere, and especially also in Africa and in the eastern countries where the communication systems are not that developed as in the Western world, and that means that mobile phones antennas are much more easy to put up because they don't have the copper in the ground. But what is really happening is actually that the switching state is the basis also for mind control. So that actually means that the more people use the mobile phones and the wireless society, the more they become switched, and the more they are, vulnerable for mind control. And this makes it so difficult then to grasp all the beautiful interviews and information you put forward. And I ask myself sometimes, because a lot of people are watching your videos and a lot of people are following your great work, but I ask myself, where are all the results? Why don't people do anything? I can watch here in Denmark, not much is being done, and people are still afraid. And of course, not many people know, but the mobile phone radiation actually creates a subtle fear in people. That means the foundation in people is often a fear vibration, and then they try to build a lot of things on top of that, but that won't work, because the fear vibration is deep down in the subtle level, you can say. But we need to de-switch humanity, to heal the world. And if you can be part of that, if you can bring this message forward, so more people actually will start knowing, or you're free to interview me about these things, because it's all about the changing of the human consciousness. The human consciousness has been changed, especially during the last 7 years, and especially since 1997, where the big mobile boom was in Denmark and also in the other Scandinavian countries. Actually, the public health, you can say public health, has been decreasing in both Sweden and Denmark since 1998, and that was actually the year where GSM 1800 was installed in those countries. And now we have the 3G system, and now the 4G system are coming. And 3G was about disconnecting the gut connection or the soul completely, or more or less completely. And now 4G comes, and 4G would be about the mind control full scale, I sense. This is why it's all being pushed forward, because there's another agenda. And also the solar plexus and the heart chakra is being terribly disconnected from this radiation and from the side effects from the mobile phones. I want to share with you 3 easy exercises that all people can do that really reconnects the brain and give us more clarity, and thereby our consciousness can expand. And when we do them more times every day, we become stronger and stronger, so we can cope with more of these, you can say, evil attacks and these things that people don't really are aware of is going on with the mobile phones and wireless society. But first we cross our arms, and then we put our thumbs under the eyebrow and the 4 fingers on top, and then we massage from inside to outside, or the opposite way around. And we do this for about 30 seconds, and or longer if we like. It only gets better and better, and we can become totally addicted doing this. We might be a little sore because we have all these acupuncture points under the eyebrow. Then we move further out to our ears, and then we put the thumbs inside of the ear flip and the 4 fingers outside, and then we massage from top to bottom. We just massage all the way and do it for 30 seconds or longer. We become totally red ears from this, and we become, some people, they feel a stream of energy or flow inside, and they feel really high on doing this. But it brings more connection to the 2 brain hemispheres again. And then the last exercise, we take here the heart meridian that's on the inside of the small finger, and we take like this on the top here, and then we have here in the middle, under the nose, above the upper lip and the underlip, and we do this from side to side for about 15 seconds, and then we change, so we do it both ways with both fingers, also for about 15 seconds. It looks very funny. And I also always encourage people to do it in public places. The more people who see it, the better, because then we can make other people wonder, excuse me, what are those funny people doing with their hands, and what is all this about? And the more they start to do these exercises, the sooner we will make a new trend, and thereby we will de-switch humanity and we will heal the world. So thank you very much for bringing this forward, and thank you very much for all you do. And if you ever would like to have an interview or meet me to do an interview, please contact me, or I can arrange with others that you might like to interview. We have a lot of competences here in Germany and in Denmark, not so many, but in the other Scandinavian countries. So thank you very much, and stay tuned, and thank you for all you do.